Hey all, welcome to the first official Tyrant Productions stream and film discussion. I guess by popular demand. Um, Obviously, you guys know me. I'm Aaron Hobson, the filmmaker. And today, yes, it's the first time I'm streaming and doing this live. Like I said, um, forgive the mic and the setup. I mean, this is my office, so it's probably going to be like this anyway. So, welcome. Today, and again, forgive me, I'm in the mic. This is the current mic that's okay, can be better. Our first topic that I want to talk about on our discussion slash stream is the summer 2025 movie preview. Now, not everything that comes out in summer 2025 is something I want to see or interested in seeing. So I'm just going to list them out, and then I'll talk about what is something I suggest in terms of like my tastes and what is I think that's good and worth watching. And then there's stuff that's kind of just universally out there, kind of just like better for mainstream audiences. But let's get into it. I know it's mid-June, so forgive me. I meant to kind of do this in May, but I had the setup, had other stuff going on. So let's discuss that. May was we had Thunderbolts on May 2nd. We had Final Destination Bloodlines May 16th. We had Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible The Last Reckoning, or The Final Reckoning, on Memorial Day, May 23rd was that release date. Bring Her Back, A24 horror film, and Karate Kid Legends on May 30th. That's the May release, and I'll talk about that in a second. The June releases, we had, starting June 6th, we had From the World of John Wick, Ballerina. That's the official title for Ballerina. And then you had The Phoenician Scheme expanding wide. It did release limited. It was in limited release in May, late May. So it expanded on June 6th. Then June 13th, you had Materialists and How to Train Your Dragon. Life of Chuck expanded as well. June 20th, you had 28 Years Later, Cry Hard, and Elio. Next week for June 27th, you have F1 the movie and Megan 2.0. Oh, and Sorry Baby and A24 film expanding as well. In July, we have July 2nd is Jurassic World Rebirth. July 11th, we have Superman. July 18th, we have Eddington, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs. July 25th, you have Fantastic Four, The First Steps coming out. And then the August releases, you have, on August 1st, you have Naked Gun remake or sequel. I'm not sure what it is. The Bad Guys 2. August 8th, you have Freakier Friday and Weapons. August 15th, you have Nobody 2. It's some random Eli Roth movie. And then Clicker and Americana is also coming out. August 22nd, you have Honey Don't, Splitsville, and the Grand Prix of Europe. And August 29th, you have The Roses and Pot Stealing. So usually end of July is where you kind of have the big banger, and that's kind of the last sort of release of the summer, and the first weekend of May usually kicks that off. So that's that. Okay, so my opinions and the things that I'm looking forward to. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the Marvel stuff. I mean, the Marvel stuff is kind of its own separate video, so I'm just gonna not get into the Marvel stuff, because between Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, that's something I want to see, and I think that's something that's good. I know Thunderbolts has had good word of mouth, so I'll just leave it at that with the Marvel stuff. I have no interest in watching Final Destination Bloodlines. I really don't care about that franchise. It's not great to me. Most of the movies aren't that great. I'm not a big horror guy, but I will go out of my way to watch and try something new, but that's not for me, so I wouldn't recommend that. I did see Mission Impossible, The Last Reckoning in IMAX. Really good. Watching any Tom Cruise action movie in IMAX is totally worth it. Top Gun Maverick was worth it. The part one was worth it for the Reckoning one. The one that came out 2023. This one was good. It probably wasn't as tight and as pulse pounding as the last one because I mean some of the action sequences were good, but the one in the previous entry for Mission Impossible 7 was better. So that was something I was looking forward to. That was something that definitely should check out, and definitely check it out on IMAX. I happened to catch Lilo and Stitch. I'm not a fan of Lilo and Stitch. The animation, the original animated one, and I happened to catch the remake. Not my choice, but that's a whole nother discussion. For something that was shot in a beautiful state like Hawaii, it looks so flat. And it looks so boring and so Disney Channel, and it'll make Disney a whole lot of money, and that's great. And if you're a fan of the original, great. That will tickle your fancy all the more, and be exciting that way. But it just isn't structurally a good movie at all, and it just feels like a big money grab. So not for me at all. Karate Kid Legends. I happened to be watching a whole lot of 90s Jackie Chan stuff like the week before it came out. Stuff like First Strike and Rumble in the Bronx, which is okay, but the action sequences are great. Police Story is great. Police Story and Police Story 2, I always recommend that for any Jackie Chan action movies or Jackie Chan related stuff that's classic. Karate Kid Legends is just like, again, feels like probably the best Disney Channel movie you'll ever watch. I did check it out. You're not missing much. John Wick, same thing. You're not really missing much. It's okay. They've been better. The Phoenician Scheme, Materialist, and F1 are the June movies I'm looking forward to. So I'm looking forward to that. How to Train Your Dragon, fine. Maybe. I did like the animated original. So again, one of those money grabs. Hey, let's remake something that's already there. It's 15 years after the original, which is enough time to remake it. But okay. For the July releases, I'm looking forward to Superman, Eddington, and Fantastic Four. I mean, I'm not, who cares about another Jurassic Park movie? You go there to watch Scarlett Johansson. Great. And Mahershala Ali. Great. That's just a franchise where the original is great and then everything else is not up to par, in my opinion. So, no. Eddington is unique. I haven't gotten into a lot of Ari Aster stuff. Like I said, that gross out horror isn't really like for me, but this is more of a contemporary Western with a little of his twist on it. So I'll check it out. And also, definitely the year of Pedro Pascal. So I'm interested in a lot of the Pedro Pascal films that are coming out this year. And like I said, Fantastic Four and Superman, I look forward to seeing because I'm just a big comic book nerd, and we'll see what is cooking with that. Anything superhero related, just be a separate video. So there's that. I'm not going to get into August releases, but I guess Freakier Friday would be something I'd be interested in, sort of. I know Weapons looks interesting, so we'll see about that. And that's kind of where the summer just kind of trails off and ends. The movies I'm looking forward to, I know I gave a little bit of opinion on some of the stuff that's already been out, but the stuff that I was looking forward to definitely was the Marvel stuff, obviously Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning. Definitely recommend that. I was looking forward to Materialists. Again, Pascal, can't help myself. I mean, when there's an actor in a lot of stuff, I'm usually like, I don't want to see him everywhere, but he's in a lot of good stuff. I'm a big Last of Us fan, so shout out to Pedro Pascal. Oh man. So the June releases, The Phoenician Scheme, Materialists, F1 the movie, definitely recommend that. I probably might check that out on IMAX. And then July stuff, Superman, Eddington, and Fantastic Four. So that's what I'm looking forward to for July 2025. Hold on, let me sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? it was coming. All right, so sort of our first video of just kind of having a little discussion, a little preview of the summer 2025 releases of stuff that I recommend and stuff I'm looking forward to. As far as a breakdown of specific movies, series, different things like that, I'll just create separate videos for that. So hopefully the first video went okay, the first stream went okay, and I will see you next time. I'll think of a catchphrase. I'm not sure yet. So I will see you in the next video.